Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Tiger! Here we go. Done.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready? 11 MT. Here we go. 11. That.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. That.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. second down and 8.
Go, tonight.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Hey, Cal. Cal. What? What?
From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Lions all their first time out.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Hold on. Check. Tonight. Yes, sir. Like that.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. So we... First and 10.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Back to throw, Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. A run here with Gibbs. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
On 1, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
11, MT, Kate. Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards.
Hey,
He's taken down for a sack.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This one deep downfield for Chase. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 76! 76! Come on!
Goff to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful
11.
when it does. I mean, look at the defenders
Here we
just
go.
flip around
12,
and become
12.
blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Burrow now. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now.
76.
They'll start from the 24. They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Now you want. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop.
We're good.
Mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
Go tonight. 5. Hey, lift.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. enviable spot to operate from. His second in inches. Throwing here is Goff. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field.
11,
That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, goes to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
We go tonight.
On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right. Hey, 5.
Here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
All right.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. And this will be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. Let's get set. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They go play action for Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
11 mighty.
Now a first
11,
and 10
11,
from
11.
the 38-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Burrow here on second down. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
They've
11
got it
MT
at the 8. First down and goal. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing to the goal line and in. Zach Moss, touchdown Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. That.
On first and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and
11,
7.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. That.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield,
11, 11.
the defense was all over him.
11,
He really
11,
had
11,
no
11.
choice but to just get that ball out of his
11
hand
MT,
and
11 MT.
live to play another snap.
That.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Here we go. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game, That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. Time.
Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gun. Time.
On first down, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking.
11.
Just wasn't quite meant to be.
11 mighty.
Tight end going in motion here.
Time.
Second down, Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here we go. 11. Time.
Burrow working in the pistol. They're called in at the 2. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
DC.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing, Goff. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Super. Go, 12, go. Maverick. Done.
Here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL.
12.
They've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
11, Thomas.
Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on to their already sizable lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Here we go.
So, 3 quarters now. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
What's that?
On play action, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Ric Flair. Hey, Ric Flair.
They send Sutton in motion.
Go, Brown.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun, it's Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
14. Come on. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, behind.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one deep downfield for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
11 MT, 11
Here
MT.
now, 3rd
11, 11,
and
11,
5.
11. Behind.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Super. He goes to that. Cut.
Goff to throw on first down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location.
Super one.
They got some big plays in their future.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Behind.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
11, 11,
we do
11.
know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11. Behind.
To throw is Burrow. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
On 2.
Going to leave the offense out there
Here we go.
for 4th and long.
Behind.
Throwing is Burrow. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Shot. Hey, shot.
To throw is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
What? Super one. 76, tell him. 76. Attack.
Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
What's up?
To throw is Goff. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Bengals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up here.
11,
First
11, 11, 11.
and 10.
Dot.
Back to throw. Burrow. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Here we go.
They'll
11,
work
11,
now
11.
on 2nd and 4.
11, 11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Lions called their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
DC. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Checking it down. This one is caught. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
12. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Dot.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
11 Thomas. 12. Dot.
Here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are the final minute of play. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Five. Here we go. Tonight.
Here we go. One final play. Down the field.